From Wall Street to Main Street, this is LALATE.
It's a very peculiar Sunday here on Mornings Crypto, live from Santa Monica, as some coins are having a big run on Sunday. After they had a run on Saturday, what's going on here? Other coins are falling apart. OMG. We'll be looking at the top cryptocurrency picks of 2021 in this recording. We'll be looking at the top coins to buy into and the top coins to stay away from. And we'll understand why on a Sunday we're still up when we're supposed to be down on a Sunday, up on a Saturday. Several coins had big runs yesterday and continue to run today as well. And then other coins are falling apart. It's becoming what you would call a splintered market. There's several coins who are absolutely going bonkers on fire. We'll be looking at those coins like that, which are Decentraland. We'll be looking at Compound, and we'll be looking at Aave. That's not Aave, that's AMP, which is one of the ones falling apart. That's Aave. We're looking at coins that aren't doing much of anything, which are coins like Engine, AMP, that are struggling across the board. We'll be looking at coins like Polygon, also very flat. But then we'll understand why coins like Doge are trying to come back, and that why Ethereum and Bitcoin are absolutely on fire for the last 2 days. But where the market is really going forward, we'll go in the split screen as well and look at the market as a whole. And this is Mornings Crypto. How are you? Boy, what a day it is. Subscribe. 400,000 subscribers, a YouTube record, fastest growing cryptocurrency channel there is. I want you part of this channel. Hit that subscribe button right now. 400,000 subscribers in 1 year. There are 3 crypto shows on this channel daily. Mornings Crypto live on air at 9:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time daily. Then overnight's crypto at 5:30 and evening's crypto at 7 o'clock. Let's get into details right now. Really surprising Sunday, because this is what the market usually gives us. It usually gives us Friday afternoon going lower, and then Friday late evening starting to come up. Going up into Saturday, reaching its highest point by about Saturday at noontime, and then or 11 a.m., and then coming down and going to its lowest spot by Sunday evening. But at the moment, we started sort of late on early Saturday morning, and we started going up, and we're still going up on some coins into Sunday. We have never seen that, folks, in many, many weeks. Now, I told you there was a lot of breaking news yesterday, and that breaking news is not reason to have coins continue to go upward. So very fascinating twist. A lot of people are asking me, would coins act differently because of the 4th of July weekend? I said no, but maybe I'm right. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that some people are in the United States are trading a lot more because they're at home and they're just buying because they're free time. Let's look at Ethereum and Bitcoin right off the bat, because you'll see why this is against what we usually see with these coins. This is the 1-day chart on Bitcoin. This is Gemini. For my new viewers and for beginners, this is a platform you can buy the coin. You don't have to buy a whole coin. You don't have to buy 34,000 of Bitcoin. You can buy a $20 position of Bitcoin. This is a 1-day chart. So my mouse is in the chart. We look how low we went today. We went as low as low 34,000. We are up now at about 35,000. We went as high as 35 and a half. Let's look at the 7-day chart by clicking the second button. We were as low as 32 starting of the 7-day. We went up to 36. Then we came back down to 33, and now we're trading back up to 35. Now, 35,000 is not anything to sing home about. Let's go out a little bit further. Here's our last market crash where we went to 29,000. So Ethereum rebounded out of the market crash after several weeks. It took a long time to get out of that market crash level. That pre-market crash level was about 34. It went to 36, then went down, went up. So that chart, this one right here, reminds me how Bitcoin is really not in a good position. Let me explain to you why. Bitcoin was 34,000 before the last market crash, went to 29. It took over a week and a half to rebound to 34,000, but eventually did. That's not good that it took a week and a half. But the fact is that it rebounded to where it was good. That's a good signal. It's not at crash levels. It's not below crash levels. It's at above. It's now at pre-crash levels. But it took a week and a half to do it. And then it went down again, then went back to that and went down and went back to it. So either 2 or 3 dips from that 34 since the market crash. So it does not want to get above 34,000. Remember, if you're new to this channel, I have 2 market indicators of whether we're going lower. 35,000 or lower on Bitcoin, or 2,500 or lower on Ethereum. And we're We're below it still on Bitcoin. So 34,000 on Bitcoin is not a good number. So while you look at Bitcoin for a 1 day chart, this is why you have to look at all these charts for several days. You look at Bitcoin for 1 day and you're like, oh, this looks really good, folks. And then you look out the 7 day like, oh, wait, you're just going up and down and up and down and up and down. Then you look out further and you look at the last market crash. Here we go. So 29 up to 34, down to 20, down to 29 again, up to 36, down to 33. It's trading in what we call range. In fact, I actually have a graphic of that. Before any of these market crashes happen, I made a graphic that shows you that a coin that trades in a range is a coin that you want to stay away from, because ultimately that's not a coin that's delivering you any money. And here was a chart that I made for viewers early on in this channel. You could tell it was early on because that's when Bitcoin was 43,000. I said, here, Bitcoin's trading in a range of 40 to 60, 40 to 60. Well, this is what Bitcoin does, and this is why it's not in a good position at the moment. Why? Because it just trades in different ranges. Instead of a $40,000 to $60,000 range, what is it trading in now? Now it's trading in a $29,000 to $36,000 range. Not good situation. But it's promising. You only see it different if it heads to the 30. If it heads above that, let me get in the chart again. If it heads above that 36,000 point, then when it gets above that level, then we know we're breaking out of the range for the high end. So here's Ethereum. Now, same thing with Ethereum. 1 day chart. You can't just look at a 1 day chart on Ethereum because you'll look at it and you want to celebrate. Oh, it's wonderful. Look how big a move that is. That is a 2,100 to almost 2,400. It's almost a $200 move in 1 day. $200 move on a $2,000 coin, first of all, is not much. But let's look at the 7 day chart. Well, that is a little bit more impressive now. 1,900 to 2,400, 2,300, and not much downturning. Let's look out further. So where was the coin? There you go. Where was the coin before the last market crash? The coin was 2,200 before the last market crash. So where is it right now? It's at 2,300. So there you go again. This is why if you're not good at remembering numbers, some people can remember numbers really easily. I sometimes can when I'm looking at certain things. I remember that Ethereum was 2,100 before the last market crash. Why? Because I told my viewers we're heading to a market crash. The way I was able to predict the last market crash was I said if Ethereum is under 2,500 for more than 1 day, we're going to a market crash. And then that Friday before the last market crash, we went to 2,100. I said, warning signal. The last time before that we had a market crash for Ethereum, it went to 2,100. So I said, this Sunday, we're going to have a market crash. And that was the last market crash. It did crash after that warning signal. So where's it right now? It's at 2,300. So 2,300 from 2,100 is, it's just like where it was right before the market crash. This is nothing to celebrate. That is why you can't look at just a 1 day chart, because if you look at a 1 day chart, you forget what happened over the last 7 days. And now the last market crash was more than 7 days ago. So you need to look at it, a chart further than 7 days. This is what Ethereum has basically done. Up, down, up, down, up, down. Just like that graphic I showed you before for Bitcoin. Up, down, up, down, up, down. It's just trading a range. It's not fully rebounded. So we're going lower. We're going lower because the coins are just, they don't want to go higher. They want to go, they're stopped. This is what you call resistance level. What's the resistance level? You saw in the graphic before, but it's basically, I don't want to put myself out of focus. It's basically where you don't want to go, where something's blocking you from going above. You're going to $1, and it's every time you go to $1, you stop and you go back to 90 cents. You go to 40 cents, 80 cents, 85 cents, 90, and then you stop and you go back down. If there's a resistance level. Now, you don't want a resistance level on the up end because otherwise you're not making money. Now, that is 2 coins, but boy, suddenly this market is getting very, very sort of obvious that there are okay coins, bad coins, really bad coins, and really good coins. Here's where the market is. If you're new to this channel, let me tell you where my prediction of where this market is, where it's going, and what's happening with the market. So my prediction of where the market is going is that coins will devalue 3% over every 48 hours over the next 3 weeks. Coins are going to go down in value. That you absolutely categorically, in my opinion, cannot be buying a coin now with the hope of selling it in 3 months and doing nothing with the coin. That you just buy and you hope to sell in 3 months, because my opinion is the coin will have less value in 3 months. I believe that the market's going down. and that we're going to price erode over the next 3 weeks. At that point, within the next 3 weeks, I also predict that the People's Republic of China will be back with another statement. PCR will be back with another statement, as they've delivered 3 market crashes already with 3 statements, and that next market crash will happen after coins have devalued from their current levels, bringing the coins even lower. And how low am I predicting coins to go? To their February, March levels. That they will devalue lower, 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 and then bam, they'll get hit, and then they'll drop low. How low? I'm saying very low. I'm very bearish. So I'm saying that Bitcoin will be in the 20s before the PCR statement. So somewhere around like a 20, it's above 25, somewhere about a 26, 27, 28 before the next PCR statement. And bam, when the next PCR statement comes in, they'll be below 25,000. For Ethereum, I predict that they'll be closer to about a 1,500 before the next PCR statement. And when the next PCR statement comes, Ethereum will be low thousands, maybe even to the 3 figures, like 900. And that is why I am advising viewers not to be engaged in a policy of buying with the hope of selling in 3 months. Now, if you want to buy and hold for a year, end of this year, next year, 5 years, beautiful. My price targets on the 5 year of Ethereum and Bitcoin are still the same. I do believe that Bitcoin is going to go to 100,000 in 5 years, and Bitcoin and Ethereum will go to 10,000. Again, Ethereum in 10,000 and Bitcoin 100,000 in 5 years. I like them as both buy and hold coins. I like them cheaper. So I like buying a Bitcoin sub 29,000, and I really like Ethereum around a 1,500, but maybe even a 1,700 I'm fine with. I don't particularly like Doge as a long-term hold coin anymore. But if you do have it as a long-term hold coin, then I do believe it's going to go to $1, $2 or something in the next few years. I just don't like the returns. 24 cents to $1 in 5 years is nothing. What is that? That's quadruple your money. I don't like that. That's just not enough money. So that's why I don't like it. Now let's go to what I do like, which is 2 trading opportunities. Buying and selling within a few hours, which I call day trading, or buying and holding for a few days, which I call flipping. The first opportunity is available every single day, almost every single hour, with sporadic coins, even in a down market, even an up market. You're buying the coin with the hope of getting a 20% or more return on the investment on the coin and getting out. Why are you not holding the coin? Because I believe the coin's going to devalue. So it's sort of like as the coins are sliding down the slide, at some point they'll have these little pops where you want to get in and get out. You want to find the coins going into your platforms like a Gemini. You want to click on the Gemini platform or any other, and you want to go over and click on the 3rd column and rank the coins worst, and then rank it again, which ones are the most. And there's Compound. It wasn't number 1 when I went live. Now it is. Compound is a coin which I've been telling viewers over and over again. This is a winning coin this week. It is absolutely delivering massive sums of money. Now, this is where you're going to buy into the coin and sell out in about, be prepared to get out within 2 hours. You could be prepared to stay in, though, as long as a day and a half. What is the focus? At least getting 20%. How do you find these coins? When you're clicking that chart, you want to see coins that are up 18% for the day so that you can get in and hope that the coins are run up to 38%, so that you're up 20% for the day. Now, if it reaches that point and the coin is still going up, what do? You stay in. If it reaches that point and it starts to downturn, what do? You get out. Now, if you stay in and the coin is still going up, how long do you stay in? Well, it may roll into our next buying and selling opportunity, which is flipping, which is holding the coin for about 3 days, because these runs end about after 3 days. And then the coins devalue, they go down, so you want to get out. This is where the coin just continues to run up on that day trading opportunity. And then you're like, I'm not selling. I'm still going up. You stay in. Now, on the second trading opportunity, when you're flipping, if you're approaching day 3 and the coin is still up, you don't sell, obviously. You don't sell. But you're super careful at that point because you know it's going to downtrend at some point. And you don't want to lose profits. So that is also a hedge against, which is a protection against. In other words, hedge is another word for protection against. A protection against that my predictions on the market going lower are wrong. If my predictions on the market are lower are wrong, and the market goes up, then fine, you're already in a coin that's going up. See how it worked? So this is why it's critical to choose the right coin. You saw in the opening remarks, Polygon, Engine. flat, not doing anything. AMP, not doing anything. Other coins like Aave, Decentraland, Barmbridge, and Compound, but most especially Aave and Compound, have just been on fire. I've been doing video after video after video every single day where these coins are just up, day after day after day after day. So clearly you would have gotten at some point and may not have gotten out, or if you got out, then you got back in because it's continued to run again. So these are coins that are define the market. Now, Decentraland, let's start with that one because this is the simpler one of the bunch. Let's go out to 7 days. There you go. 46 cents to 56 cents. On a 50-cent coin, that's a pretty significant run, 10 cents. Let's go out further. I don't think it started more than 7 days ago, but maybe I'm wrong. No, it did not. So it started within the 7 days. So it went from 46 all the way to 56. Now that's the first coin. Let's go to the next coin. The next coin is non-engine. Here's an example of a coin that's not doing much of anything for anyone. Let's compare that to what we just saw. Engine has only gone up 18 cents in 7 days. That's 7 days, 18 cents, not 1 day. So do I want a coin that goes up 20% in 7 days? No, that's just too slow. Here we go. Now, Compound is our second of the 3 coins. Here's Compound just today, folks. 374 to 4. It's heading to almost to 474. That is $100 just today. But it's been doing this every single day I've been recording, folks. Look at Compound. 230 in 7 days. 230 to now we're almost to 500. That's doubling your money in 7 days. Let's look out to more than 7 days. Well, it got as low. When I first started talking about Compound, it was $200 a coin. It is about to be $500 a coin today, folks. That is more than double your money. Now, what would have happened along the run? I made enough videos for this that you've seen this with me, but I would have basically recommended you to get out what was falling and get back in, and you would have done that. So you would have run it from, I made this video before on this channel, you would have run it to 200 to 300, and when it got to 300, it started downdraft, you would have sold, and then you would have gotten back in at 289 and not sell next time. You would have stayed in, and you would have gone from 289 to 430. So you would have gotten some profits the first time. Wonderful, wonderful run, and it's not over. AMP, horrible, horrible, horrible coin. Once a darling of this channel, just a horrible coin. It's just flat. It's 5 cents every single day for 7 days. I don't want that. That's a boring blue chip stock. Look how flat that is. That is as flat as a piece of lumber. Don't want to buy that coin. It's not doing anything for anyone. It's not going up. And there we go to our final big winning coin, Aave. Aave is just like Compound. This is the 1 day chart on Aave. It started the day at 260, went to 250, and where is it right now? 280. That's beautiful. That's 15% just today, if I'm doing my math real quickly in my mind. But where did I recommend people to get in? At about 179. The last market crash was 179. So maybe you got in at about 180. I don't know if I can grab it in here. Yeah, about 180. Yeah, I got about 180. Now, you either stayed in all the way from 180 all the way to the top, or you took profits. Look at this chart. It looks just like Compound. It looks exactly like the brother of Compound. So I would have probably, if it was me, I would have bought at 180, sold out at 240. That's what I recommended to viewers. And then I would have gotten back in at 220. I would have got back in because I saw it running again. And 220 to now 285, that's beautiful. That's 40% return your money, if I'm doing my math right. Wonderful, wonderful move. Now, not every coin does that type of move. We saw Engine that doesn't do that type of move. What else doesn't do that type of move? Polygon. Polygon is a sister to Engine. Just a flat coin, not doing anything for anyone. Here's Polygon. What has Polygon done for the 3 months? Flat, just very, very flat. And then we go over to Doge. Doge is not doing much of anything for anyone at the moment. It's just staying flat, 22, 24. Here is what Doge has done over the last 7 days. It's very flat. And the last market crash, Doge went to 16 cents. Before the market crash, it was really almost 29 cents. So it's now settling flat at 24 cents. This is why it's important to look at charts. Going into the last market crash, Doge was losing 3% every single day, or every 48 hours, over and over and over and over again. It went from 76 cents down slowly, progressively, to it got to about 29 cents before the last market crash. Last market crash went to 16 cents. You know how I do these videos. You know why this channel has 400,000 subscribers in 1 year, because I'm not here to be a fan of a coin. It's not like the university of the coin. I'm not in the sorority of the fraternity of the coin. If you give me a profit, good. I don't care. I'm not here making pillows and putting backdrops of the coin in the set. No, I'm not. And so some people just want to be fans of coins. Good. You're going to lose your shirt on the coin. Doge fans think that Doge is going to $1 this summer. It's not. It'll never go to $1 this summer. I told people that every time someone says, I feel major pop coming on, I feel major pump, I don't do feels. I do charts, I do substance, and Doge is not going up. Doge is not going out. Doge is staying where it's going to stay, 24, 25, 22. And guess what happens? Guess what's going to happen with Doge? Doge is going to devalue. Doge is going to devalue over the next 3 months, and it's going to go lower in the 20s. And then when the People's Republic of China hits, PCR hits with the next statement, Doge will be back in the teens, and it'll stay in the teens. And all those people who are waiting for Doge to go to $1 this summer, they're just going to be very disappointed. Well, not my viewers, because I've been saying this for a while. But that is why it's important to choose the right coin. Finally, let me jump into the live chat and see if you have any questions about any coins across the board that you want some insight as well. Hey everybody, there's Art, and there's Gail, and there's Cecilia. Let me jump back into the coins then. So what you need to know going into the afternoon is that it's a strange Sunday. Coins are up on a Sunday morning. That's unusual, number one. Number two, you have to stay away from flat coins. If you see a flat coin, just don't look at it, because nothing's worse than a flat coin. Let's go into our split screen with coinmarketcap.com and see if there's anything that is interesting in coins. What is the most up coin today? Number one, Compound, up 21% on coinmarketcap.com. GRT is up 17%. GRAT. Synthetic, which is a coin I don't like, up 14%. Decentraland is number 5 up coin, 7%. There you go. Wow. I got all those coins in there. What's the most up coin for the 7 days? Let's look at that one. Compound up 92%. It was up 100% yesterday. XDC up 84%. I love XDC. It's just doing wonderful. Aave is number 3 most up coin, 4th up coin for the week, up 46%. What's the worst performing coin right today? CELO, AMP. Very interesting, because CELO has very big days. What's the worst performing coin over the last 7 days? Oh, interesting. CELO and Theta Fuel. Wow, I'm surprised by those ones. So there you go. You learn something every day. Meantime, join me next on noontime LA at 11 a.m. I will be here on air to answer your to deliver the latest details about the financial markets. But coming up next this afternoon is your crypto shows. Overnight's cryptos at 5:30. Evening's crypto at 7 o'clock. Get ready for the new stock show. Join this channel as this channel expands into stock coverage. It might be in this time slot. If you like stocks in this time slot, drop a comment, and I'd love to see your suggestion of when you'd like that.